What we're going to talk about today is serious, the future of Ryan Upchurch.
Warning, you are entering a redneck area. You may encounter American flags, the Lord's Prayer, Leonard Skinner, and country music. Enter at your own risk. Please subscribe, like, and share.
Say don't get any countrier than this.
What did you guys think I was leaving you forever? That would never happen.
But Upchurch, you've been under so much fire lately.
Have I? And I tell you what, it's been kind of hairy out here lately. And I know you guys worry about me. I know you do. But don't worry, I'm mentally stable. I promise.
Say don't get any countrier than this.
Hello, Redneck Thuggins. This is Richard Danis inviting you to join us every Saturday and Monday night at 10 p.m. Central Time, coming to you live from Nashville, Tennessee, for all the latest news and happenings on Upchurch, the king of Dixie hip-hop, the Upchurch Street Team Radio Show. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell for all the latest updates and news, coming to you from Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. When I look at this picture, I wonder what Ryan is thinking. Looking at the world through the eyes of a musician, a performer, a recording artist, but most of all, a businessman. The world is there for the taking. Welcome to Looking at the World Through the Eyes of Ryan Upchurch. I'm Richard Danis. Are you a real true fan of Ryan Upchurch? Do you want what's best for Ryan Upchurch? Do you love Ryan Upchurch? Who is in charge of Upchurch's life? We're going to find out all about that in 1 minute. You ready? Here we go. Welcome to the show, everybody. How you doing? Thank you for joining us today. Some serious stuff we're talking about today about Ryan Upchurch, the future of Ryan Upchurch, looking through the eyes of a businessman most of all. I'm waiting for a phone call from a man that is one of the biggest music producers in rock and roll, and one of the biggest music producers in country music business, that lives in Nashville, Tennessee, and in Los Angeles also, both, and that has produced legendary bands, the biggest bands in rock music, the biggest legendary artist in country music business, period. Let me ask you something. What would you do, folks, if you were a musician, an entertainer, a performer, a comedian, or whatever it is, and one of the biggest producers in the business says that he would like to produce your next CD, your next album, your next project with his name on it? What would you say? What would you do if a motion picture company out of Hollywood offered you a movie deal? Would you take it? Why? What if an agent wanted to put you out there in the world and make your career even bigger than it has been, that it ever was? What if somebody asked you, would you like your future to be even brighter than it is right now? What would you say? Now, we all know the most important things in life. Of course, family, God. And then here comes this other stuff. Boy, time. And then the other stuff. money, a future, financial stability, making everything that you can happen when you can make it happen, making your dreams come true, making your family's dreams come true, loving people, receiving love, and just making the world as happy as you can. Now, one of the best ways to make people happy is to do what? Make them smile, make them laugh, make them have a good time and enjoy spending time with you. Those are some of the most important things in life right now, folks. Ryan Upchurch is a very talented man. He's not only a musician, he's not only a rapper, he's not only a country music artist, he's not only a rock artist, he also is a businessman. And if you want your career to grow bigger, then you have to be business oriented, and you have to have a really good, smart business team behind you. Now, the saddest part about some of this in the music business, folks, let me tell you this. Record label people don't want to hear from the artist. Movie people don't want to hear from the actors. They want you to have an agent. They want you to have a publicist. There's reasons behind all of this. There's reasons for all of this. Because these people that make billions of dollars out there and make huge careers know that all of these tools and entities are a must need in a career. That's all there is to it. That's why artists can't just make things happen on their own in certain ways with certain individuals, with certain people. That's why they can't break into certain industries and get things done, because they say, look, do you have a manager? Do you have a publicist? Do you have an assistant? Do you have an office? Do you have a following? Do you have this? Do you have this? And do you have that? And if you don't have all of that stuff, they're not really interested in talking to you at all, because they know that if you're professional and you really want to make these dreams come true, that they know you will have all of those tools and those entities. Do you have structure? Do you have a game plan? Do you know where you're going? Do you know where you've been? Where you're going? Do you have a future idea of what you would like to see in your life? Now, all of these great fans of Ryan Upchurch out there, Ryan has a pretty big following. He doesn't have the hugest following, not yet. He doesn't have the biggest fan base, but he's got a really good big start, doesn't he? And all of you folks that are listening right now, well, most of you, some of you haters out there are not going to like this show at all whatsoever, because, you'll see why. But all of the fans, the followers, the supporters, his family, his friends, the people that have been involved in his career over all these years, all love this man and they appreciate his man. How many times has Ryan Upchurch touched your heart? Just out of curiosity. How many times has Ryan made you laugh? How many times did you... I sat there and read a comment the other day on our live show that a man said, Ryan actually pulls me out of my PTSD. That's a pretty major cool thing. That is really cool. How many times have you given this man your time? How much time has this man spent on YouTube making videos that you guys watch, laugh at, enjoy, cry at sometimes, and your emotions fly through the roof? That is the trait of a true artist. Now, why do I have this picture of Ryan Upchurch standing in front of a big stadium of people, and it says Stand Up Project? Because this is a comedy project we're talking about right now. How far can Ryan Upchurch actually take his career? Here's another question I want to ask you folks. Do you want what's best for Ryan? Would you like to see Ryan do the very best that he can do in everything that he can do? Would you like to see Ryan Upchurch reach for the highest star that has his name on it up there in the sky and grab it and pull it down and make it his own? How many of you would like to see that happen? Now, there's certain people out there that are going to say, "What the hell is this? What's this comedy stuff? And what is this all about? And why is this? No way, man. We want him to ourselves." Well, I'm sorry to some of those folks out there. If you feel that way and you are trying to do that to Ryan, then you really truly are not a supporter of his, and you really are not looking out for the best interest of Ryan and his career. It's as simple as that. See, love is never jealous. It's never envious, and it holds no regards. Remember 1 Corinthians 1:13 in the Bible there, and it always supports. It always pushes. It's not envious. It's not jealous. It's always positive, strong, and there. Loyalty is always a big must in any kind of relationship, whether it's on the air, whether it's in a marriage, whether it's in a family relationship, whether it's in a job, whatever it is. Loyalty is a key. Knowledge is a key. Ryan Upchurch is not only a musician, he's not only a performer, he's not only a songwriter, he's not only a recording artist. He's actually funny as hell. And Ryan could actually do stand-up comedy. What do you think? Now, the other day, last week, we were doing our live show, the Street Team, the Upchurch Street Team radio show, which you can find on our channel. Ryan came on the comments, and we were talking about the future of Ryan and the things that he could be doing in his life. And I said, you know what, to my co-host, I said, Ryan could actually be a stand-up comedian. I wonder if he's ever had any idea of approaching that. And he came on the chat and he said, look, that's one of my big dreams. That's one of my goals, is to be a stand-up comedian. Well, how is he going to do this? Is he going to do it on YouTube? Or is he going to do it on a radio show? Or is he going to do it in small little pubs? Is he going to start from scratch? Because no matter whom you are, you don't just jump up to the top of the ladder in any business at all whatsoever. You've got to work your way through and in. Now, here's the cool part. If you're a supporter of Ryan Upchurch, if you are a true fan and you really do genuinely care about his future, then you would support him wanting to do this. With that support right there, that can open up some major doors, and Ryan Upchurch could actually be standing there just like what you see right there, right now. Now, like all of us, folks, we have to plan. We need to make sure that our future is good to go. And in the music business, and in the movie business, and any kind of business in show business, I'll put it that way, you only have so much time. You can only make certain things happen. Just think about like these models and what have you. You know, they only sign and make agreements and contracts with young people that still look good, that still look hot, that, you know, that'll still sell, because every star that goes up in the sky actually comes down. No matter who you are, no matter how big you are. Tell me, when is the last time you heard Waylon Jennings on the radio? Well, they don't play Waylon Jennings on the radio, because even though he is a legend, and even though he's huge like that, I mean, Chris Christopherson, all these people that have had big Johnny Cash. How many times do you hear Johnny Cash on the radio anymore? You don't. That's where this is sitting at this point in time. See, Ryan needs to make things happen while he can. He needs to move now. He just turned 29 years old. He's got a big, giant, bright future in front of him, and he's got everything to grab at that he can. Now, how is he going to do that? He's going to do it with your support. That's one of the ways he's going to do it. The other way he's going to do it is he's going to have to make decisions for himself right now, because he is in charge of his life. Not me, not you, not anybody. Nobody's in charge of that man's life but himself. He makes all of the decisions of what he wants to do. His destiny is his choosing. And right now, Ryan Upchurch has the opportunity at 29 years old to grab that star out of the sky. What would you do? Wouldn't it be cool if you could see a star on Hollywood Boulevard with Ryan Upchurch's name on it? Now, a lot of us hate the mainstream. Yeah, I hate mainstream too, as far as the music business is concerned. I hate that crap. I hate the politics behind it. It's just a bunch of mumbo jumbo, jibber, right? Okay, but the thing is, we're talking about the future of this man. Now, he has a beautiful woman in his life. Let's just hypothetically say that they stay together, and he decides, because he said he wants kids. He wants lots of kids. Well, kids cost money, especially, in today's world. He has a land that he wants to pay for. He has cars. He has, I've seen stars fly up in the sky, buy mansions, cars, go through the roof, think they're going to last forever, and then, you know what? They think that they're untouchable, and they could just, they're always going to be huge. Well, this little virus crap that's gone around the world right now has totally, completely disrupted every part of show business, the entertainment business, the music business. I mean, it has just destroyed so many people's lives. There is an artist here in Nashville, Tennessee, a female artist that was on tour in Europe 6 months ago. Now she is today, believe it or not, she is mowing lawns in Franklin, Tennessee. One of the Brentwood. It's like the and Green Hills and all this stuff. It's like the Beverly Hills industry of Nashville, Tennessee. She's mowing the people's lawns. She should be on world tours right now, but she didn't plan. She wasn't structured enough. I'm not even going to say her name because it's a real bummer that this happened. She didn't know what to do. She didn't have really good management. And that is one of the keys to making everything a success, a long-term success. Ryan needs to look at that right now, and I know he is. He's at that point in his life. He's going, wow, where am I going to be sitting at 10, 15, 20, 30 years from now? Am I going to be able to support my family? Am I going to be able to support my kids and their kids and grandchildren and homes? Am I going to be able to take care of my mother? Am I going to be able, he's got a lot of things to be thinking about right now. And what it is basically that he needs to think about right now is the future, not the past, not what's already gone down, what's already happened in his life, the future. And I see a huge future for this man. What do you think? I'll bet you do too. You see the talent, you see the skills, you see the potential, you see what it takes to make a true star. This man has the qualities of becoming a real big star, folks. He's already a legend in a lot of people's minds and in a lot of people's eyes in so many different ways. I understand that. I've seen that. I've heard that. And I've, all that stuff. There's more. He could do more. He can still do way more. He could still put way more money in his pocket. He can still grow. He's got so much time to do so, but he has to have structure. He has to have discipline. He has to have a direction. He has to have goals. And this is one of them right here. He wants to be a stand-up comedian. And I think that he really could be a really big stand-up comedian. I believe that one day all of us will see Ryan Upchurch standing on a stage just like what you see right there, standing there with his jacket in front of thousands of people in a stadium, in an arena, doing Ryan Upchurch stand-up comedy. I want to see that happen. So, just recently, because I know a lot of people in the music industry, I know a lot of people in show business, I know a lot of people in the music in the movie industry and television industry, obviously. I have talked to several people that have expressed an interest in Ryan Upchurch in several different ways for several different reasons. Oh, what's it all going to come down to? Money. Yes. Yeah. Everybody wants to make money. Just like Ryan needs to be thinking about now too. He needs to make money. Now, some people out there are saying, well, there's a fart to fart video out that Ryan did, and it says he only made $700 on YouTube. Well, folks, I got news for you. You need to do better homework, because what you did see is a fact. It is true. What he presented at that time on that particular video with that particular situation, it is true. He only made like $700, I think it was, from YouTube. Trust me, I actually know the true figures of what Ryan makes monthly, roughly, every month. And it's more than you folks think. Believe me. Ryan, I'm not going to say, don't worry. It's more than what you people even realize. But the thing is that doesn't last either. I know for a fact that it doesn't. I know how much money I've made in my life. Thank God that there's investments, there's real estate, there's I got a couple of homes, one in Beverly Hills, one in San Diego, one in Tennessee, one in I'm not even going to go. A cabin, several different things, and a damn boat I could live on actually, and I do sometimes for days at a time out there on the ocean. It doesn't last, though. You need to think of the future. Now, this man has that opportunity. I would like to see Ryan really, really dig into this stuff. Now, if anybody wants to contact us about this stuff, you can contact us at blazeentertainmenttv@gmail.com. I'm sure this is going to attract a lot of attention, which is good. This is what I do. With my life nowadays. I've already been successful in every single dream I've ever had in my entire life. And trust me when I tell you, my dreams were friggin' not just big. They weren't real big. They were huge. And thank God, by the grace of God and by proper management, strategy, all of the things that we were discussing right there, for the rest of my life, I can now live successfully and know that I have accomplished every single dream that I've ever had in my entire life, some of them 2 and 3 times over. Ryan could do this too. Lots of people can do this. The thing is it takes a lot of stuff to make it happen. And most of all of the tools that's needed, Ryan actually can accumulate pretty simple by knowing the right people and working with the right people and the right people representing him and somebody that is badass at being a manager to help manage his career. That's what needs to happen. And it needs to happen now. Now, which artist? I'm kind of curious. There is an opportunity for an artist in Nashville, Tennessee right now to make music history in the city of Nashville, Tennessee. Music City, period. They would go in the history books. I wonder who that artist is going to be. Who is going to really capitalize on a major worldwide story that's happening and capitalize on that and make music history. I wonder who that artist is going to end up being. It all comes down to decisions and timing. Oh, and this one, timing's running out really fast too. It's going to be too late very shortly before somebody steps up and takes advantage of this opportunity. And trust me when I tell you, there are going to be people in this town that are going to be so pissed off, so upset that they didn't think of this idea themselves first and execute it at the right proper time and live with the history that will come with it. Ryan Upchurch should be that guy. It's one of the tools. It's one of the success tools. That is needed to pull off other stuff in life. Now, folks, if you're a true supporter of Ryan Upchurch, you really believe in this man, and you really then you would give all of the blessings for this man to do whatever it takes to make his career exactly what it can be. Now, here's the good thing about guys like Ryan Upchurch and some other guys that I know. Once they've made it so big and they can handle helping other people, they do. I saw a video the other day where Ryan mentions how much money he has given out to people, roughly almost $1 million. Wait a minute. How did he make $1 million if he only makes $700 off of YouTube? Oh well, things that make you go, This man has helped people with his money. This man has already helped people with his success. Can you imagine if this guy put $2, $3, $4, $500 million in his pocket over the next few years? How many people he could help? You know how many people's lives he could touch? Do you know how many people he could get in there and say, look, I can help you do this. I can change this for you. I've done everything for myself already. And thank God that I have this awesome following, these awesome supporters, these people that have loved me and supported me and trusted me to get out there and kick butt all these years. Thank God I had them. Well, if you're there now, folks, please make it very visible. Share this video, because right now Ryan Upchurch has opportunities that are just they're knocking at the door. But if he doesn't answer the door, they can't happen. Support him. Push him. Say, go for it, Ryan. Make your dreams come true. Think about your future. Don't worry too much about us. We're there. All of the fans are going to be there for you, Ryan, no matter what it is that you do. If they're truly fans, they're going to be there for you. If they really do love you, they're going to be there for you, no matter what you do. All right? You're not going to abandon anybody. The management's not going to change who you are, the person that you are. That's not their duty. It's not their responsibility to change who the hell you are. Matter of fact, if you changed who you were, you wouldn't be successful at all, and you would not have any future in being more successful. You need to definitely stay exactly who you are right now. That's what will work. So folks, support Ryan Upchurch right now at this point in time in his life. Encourage him. He's a smart man. He knows what he's doing in a lot of different ways. This is a smart thing for him to do. Look at that future, conquer it, grab that star out of the sky, and make it his. That's the way it has to happen. Now, there are going to be folks out there. There's going to be, he's got the haters. He's got the jealous other people in the music business. He's got people that would love to take him down. He's got, everybody in the public eye has those. We have them in our just normal lives of every day, right? So there's going to be some people out there that are going to go, no, this is bull crap. This is not true. That guy's full of crap. This Richard Danis guy's full of crap. He can't this, then he can't, they won't do this. He'll never happen. This will never happen. You know what? I'm going to tell you something, folks. In Hollywood, dreams like this come true every damn day. In Tennessee, dreams like this come true every day. Why do you think you hear all these people on the radio? Why do you think you see all these people in the movies? Because their dreams came true. They structured themselves. They trained themselves. They disciplined themselves. They had the right ideas. They had a goal in mind, and they made it happen. That's all there is to it. Dreams do come true. Trust me. This man can make every dream that he's ever had come true with support from us. So if you think that this stuff doesn't really happen, you're living in a bubble yourself. If you don't think that Ryan could actually do the things that I said, you know what? It's because you're jealous. You're insecure yourself. It's because you can't do it yourself. That's why you're jealous and upset and hate him and all of that crap and all that stuff. That's why you try to pull him down. That's why you try to emotionally disturb him. That's why you stalk him, harass him and all that crap, because you're jealous that you're not doing it. That you don't have the brains, you don't have the intelligence, you don't have the discipline, you don't have the talent, you don't have the skills, you don't have the team, you don't have the expertise, you don't have all of the tools that it takes to make this thing happen. Don't be pissed off at him because he does and will, and you haven't or can't or gave up on it or something like that. Because I'll tell you what, this business is the hardest business in the world. Show business is the most hardest business in the world to make it in. And then sports, of course. So, don't get all pissed off. Don't take it personally. It's just business. This is Richard Danis signing out. Thank you guys for joining us. God bless you and have a fantastic day.
You are entering a redneck area. You may encounter American flags, the Lord's Prayer, Leonard Skinner, and country music. Enter at your own risk. Please subscribe, like, and share.
Say don't get any countrier than this.
What'd you guys think I was leaving you forever? That would never happen.
Put up, church. You've been under so much fire lately.
Have I? And I tell you what, it's been kind of hairy out here lately. And you know, I know you guys worry about me. I know you do. But don't worry, I'm mentally stable. I promise.
Say don't get any countrier than this.
Hello, Redneck Thuggins. This is Richard Danis inviting you to join us every Saturday and Monday night at 10 p.m. Central Time, coming to you live from Nashville, Tennessee, for all the latest news and happenings on Upchurch, the king of Dixie hip hop, the Upchurch Street Team Radio Show. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell for all the latest updates and news, coming to you from Music City, Nashville, Tennessee.